Well, this is the end of your first offseason, obviously, in the NFL. Where do you feel like you've come along the furthest in these last 6 or 7 weeks?
I feel like I grew in the playbook. I got better and getting more comfortable, knowing what I'm doing, knowing what my teammates are doing, and just, playing fast.
Obviously, things are aligned for you to be a week one starter with this team. What's your sense of what you'll have to do when you guys get back here for camp, between the start of camp and week one, to really feel like you're ready for that?
Just make sure, I come in shape, make sure I come in prepared, knowing all my plays, knowing what my teammates is doing. And, I know myself, I feel comfortable when, I know, things like that, so.
Jackson said that he really enjoys that you like playing up in the box because he feels he's better at free safety. From your perspective, playing with him for a couple weeks, why is he so much better playing back?
Just reading the quarterback, just having a feel for, breaking on balls and, reading the quarterback, knowing if he's going to throw it deep or knowing if he's going to, throw it short, and then he has, great range back there also, so.
Is there something about your duo that gives you confidence early on that, we're going to be a good partnership here?
Really just, with the whole safety group, just having that connection, just, on and off the field, just knowing where, we're going to be, teammates and things like that, and, just trusting in each other. And, when you have trust in each other, we play more fast, so.
What have been your impressions of Coach Eberflus in your first offseason?
That he wants to win, and, that we're going to play very hard.
How does he show you that?
Really just, by the way he coaches, and then, just, video clips, from his previous teams, how hard they play, and then, obviously the way he coaches, he coaches us hard and, very detailed.
He talks about standards that people have to meet. Is it simple to you that, hey, we got to get my body fat to this, run this fast, whatever, to be able to get playing time?
Just coming from, the school I came from, it prepared me, for this moment. So, when coaches say, run to the ball or, get your body right, my, college did a great job of doing that. So, I'm kind of used to that.
Along those lines, does it feel, this opportunity feels like it's coming fast for you? Like, or were you expecting to be in the spot you're in right now?
I feel like it's not coming too fast for me. I'm taking every day, one step at a time, being where my feet is, and, just embracing it, just embracing my role and things like that, and, just trying to get my feet up under me.
A couple of your coaches have mentioned that you are really good at punching the ball out, the peanut punch. Where does that come from? You pride yourself with that?
I'll say just, loving, just creating turnovers. That's the standard around here. So, creating turnovers, is, what we do. And then that was also in my DNA. I feel like, I attack the ball. Whether that's forcing a fumble or that's going for an interception. So I love being around the football and obviously getting it back for the offense.
When Coach Eberflus tells you guys to get your track shoes ready, what's the message that you hear? What do you process when he says that?
Really just come in, ready to work. Come in, ready to run to the ball. Coming in shape. Just make sure we're on point.
Sounds like there's going to be very detailed review of pretty much every practice rep to some extent. Have you ever been a part of something where it's going to be under that intense of a microscope every play?
Yeah, so I feel like under Coach Price's defense there at Penn State, he did a great job of telling us, to run to the ball. And, probably, the same exact things that, Coach wants us to do here. So, I feel like my coach, prepared me. Back there we had a great defense also. So, coming here, just make sure, I do the same thing that they want me to do.
I know what your skill set allows Eddie Jackson to do. He's willing, but would probably rather not be down there taking on backs and tight ends. What does his skill set allow you to be able to do?
Really just, allows me to, focus on, just one thing, whether that's me playing in the box and, covering the tight end or, coming down and hitting and, anything like that. Or, if he does come down and then, I'm back, I could, show I got great range too. And then obviously he could play both safeties, so.
Have they moved you around quite a bit during the spring?
I played both safeties, so yes.
What do you feel just about, like, being kind of that chess piece where if they want to play you up in the box, they can. If they need you to cover a tight end, if they want you deep. Like, how have you kind of, like, learned how to do that at the NFL level, having done that at the college level?
Just, NFL level, I feel like it's, I wouldn't say it's the same, but college, I play both safeties, and here is both safeties. It just all depends on the formation and the coverage. Sometimes I still might be in the center field, and sometimes I might be in the box. So you just never know who's gonna come down. But that versatility is always important in the league.
Was the defense hard for you to learn, or, I mean, and do you feel like you pretty much have it right now, or got a ways to go?
I feel like what we learned at Penn State. We ran a lot of defenses there, so a lot of it is really the same, just different terminology, and then different techniques and stuff. So.
To that point, has DeAndre Houston Carson been helpful for you, and if so, how?
Yes, sir. He just has a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, and just helps me just by telling me like certain information, or even special teams too. He's a great special teams guy also, so he comes in and he just teaches me just different steps and different techniques also.
Coach Eberflus was saying they've been thrilled with what you've shown so far, and they are really looking forward to seeing your potential. Is there anything specific that they are having you working on or challenging you in between now and the start of training camp?
Just playing lower, cleaning up my eyes, and just putting it all together. They challenge me just to work on one thing at a time. So I'll just say I always come in and just work on one thing. So.
Can you work on those things?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When Coach tells me to work on a lot, certain things, I just take it one day at a time, and just have like a special note to work on this, work on that, and then do it that day, and then just to keep being consistent with it.
Jaquan, what was your takeaway from learning about Brian Piccolos, and then wearing the jersey, wearing his number? What was the emotion? You having his number on your chest today?
Oh, it was very important. It was very important to have his number on today. Just knowing that him and Gail Sayers were the first intergenerational players to come together. That was very important, and it was just an honor today. To wear his jersey and have his family out there in practice today.
It's been a year since DBs in the NFL could go to single digits for their jersey. Like, why did you pick 9?
To be honest, it didn't really matter what number I received, but my late brother, my brother had passed, and once they told me I could wear 9, I was just thinking 3 times 3 is 9. So he always finds a way to let him know that he's still here. So I'll say that.
Did he wear number 3? Was that what you were saying?
Yeah, he wore number 3. So I wore number 3 in high school. So yeah, I'll say just to work. Just to keep his name still alive, 3 times 3, 9. So.
What was his name?
Halas Brisker.